Thank you for coming to Hong Kong, such a young, bright gentleman and a member of parliament like you to Hong Kong, and a handsome guy also, I must say that. I have a question to ask you. I have a question to ask you. How do we see India, and especially you, a young member of parliament, playing an important role with the current BJP government in helping to build our RAM MANDIR in Ayodhya as soon as possible after Section 370 has been abolished? That's my first question. Second question is that once we build up the RAM MANDIR, I think so Bhagwan Ram will be pleased that he can make our India house also in order. We think so.
I think all those doubting Toms who had expressed any concern, who had repeatedly expressed concern, genuinely, bona fide concerns, on whether the BJP will actually do anything on the core issues or not, I think they have been truly satisfied now after the abrogation of 370. Therefore, there is one thing that I can very confidently say, that my father would jokingly tell me, because I would go and all the time be in these protests for 370, for Ram Mandir, for Uniform Civil Code, all of these issues. And then I would come back home. My father would ask, what did you go today, what protest, what program was there? I went and protest for Kashmir protest. Come back the next day and then what protest? Hey, this Ram Mandir, whatever this was. And then, today where did you come back from? Uniform Civil Code. And then after 370, the next day, he said, you will now have to, prepare new speeches. I asked him why. He said, looking at the pace with which Modi is going about doing things, triple talaq, Article 370, all of this, then you will now have to start speaking on new issues. Because, for how long will you, because all of these issues that you have spoken for will all get solved now. So I think it will all happen in a very short span of time. The matter is now before the Supreme Court, and it is the firm commitment of the party that Bhavya Ram Mandir must be established through constitutional means, and constitutional means, of course, will include the following of the Supreme Court directive if the whole of the title is granted to Hindus. It will also include the legislative route, which will have to be taken at appropriate times to ensure that a Bhavya Ram Mandir is built. So we will see what the Supreme Court does, and then we will take a call.